Finally, the spoilers for Chapter 1166 of One Piece are here. But what exactly do they bring to us? Well, stick with me right here, right after the intro. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It took a while, but it's finally here. We now have the initial spoilers for Chapter 1166 of One Piece. And my friends, get ready, because the meat of this chapter is absolutely mind-blowing. We finally get answers we've been waiting for years. But before we dive into this explosive content, let me ask that usual favor. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and activate the notification bell. YouTube simply won't deliver the videos if you don't interact, and you definitely don't want to miss the full analysis coming later, all right? It helps the channel grow and lets our crew reach even more people. No more delays. Let's break down everything that happens in God Valley. Starting with the color spread, we get something light to contrast with the weight of the chapter. The Straw Hat crew eating hot sweet potatoes. Remember that sweet potato hint that came out earlier? Yep, it was about the color spread. Now, let's get to the main course. The death of Rox D, Xebec. The spoiler confirms it. Figurlin Garling was the one who delivered the final blow to Rox. This changes everything we thought about the battle. We always imagined that Roger and Garp defeated the villain on their own, but this recontextualizes Garling's title as the Champion of God Valley. Garling, with the cruel nature we know today, appears to have taken advantage of a moment of weakness after Xebec was exhausted from fighting Roger and Garp to steal the victory. That would explain a lot about his arrogance and the sacred position he holds among the celestial dragons. He carries the praise of having killed the greatest threat to the world government. And at the exact moment Xebec falls, we get the explanation for the island's disappearance. The spoiler states, the island of God Valley sinks into the sea. It wasn't a buster call. It wasn't an ancient weapon, at least not explicitly. The island simply collapsed. Imagine the magnitude of power unleashed in that battle, conquerors' hockey clashing between legends, strong enough to destabilize the foundation of an entire island. God Valley sinks, taking with it the secrets of that day, which explains why it vanished from maps. Now, one of the most shocking parts, Monkey D. Dragon. The spoiler reveals that Dragon was taken to prison, and who goes there to visit him? None other than his father, Garp. Garp visits Dragon and frees him. Moving on, we get the scene that closes a decades-long cycle. We see the exact moment when Gold D. Roger finds Shanks inside the treasure chest. Seeing this drawn in the manga is going to be emotional. Amidst the chaos, the island sinking, Xebec's death, Roger finds that child. This finally confirms Shanks' lineage, but witnessing Roger's reaction, his humanity amid war, is what makes One Piece special. And speaking of ambitions, the chapter delivers a fundamental piece of dialogue. Rox declared his dream to Loki, and what was that dream? To become the king of the world. That's probably the dream Loki now carries. Honestly, I'm really worried about Loki ending up siding with Blackbeard instead of Luffy. Anyway. And to close the chapter with pure emotion, we return to the most recent flashback. We see Harold breaking his own horns after receiving news of Xebec's death. Harold, who might have been the former king or a father figure to Loki, clearly had a deep connection with Xebec. Breaking one's horns, especially for a warrior, a giant, or someone with that Viking-like aesthetic, is the ultimate symbol of mourning, dishonor, or surrender. He lost his greatest friend. What a powerful bond Oda crafted here. And the best news to wrap up the spoilers, no break next week. The pace is staying intense. We have the confirmed death of the legendary villain, the origin of the island's disappearance, the seed of the Revolutionary Army with Dragon's imprisonment and escape, and Shanks' true beginning. As for the schedule, we should get more details and the full summary on Wednesday, and on Thursday, the complete chapter translated by the scan. The official release on Manga Plus is on Sunday. If you enjoyed this video and this coverage, don't forget the like. It's free and helps a lot. Subscribe so you won't miss the full analysis when the chapter drops. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.